In a quiet village nestled among green hills, there lived a young girl named Annie and her loving father, Mr. Thomas. They lived in a cozy cottage where Annie cared for her elderly father with all her heart. Mr. Thomas had two sons, John and George, who had moved to the city seeking wealth and fortune. They rarely visited their father and sister in the village because they thought their simple life was not exciting enough. One day, Mr. Thomas called his sons to his cottage. He expressed his wish to live with one of them and their families. Sadly, both sons said no because they were too busy and their wives didn't want an old man in their homes. Later, Mr. Thomas called them again and showed them a box filled with sparkling treasures, shiny jewels, gold coins, and precious heirlooms. John and George were amazed and begged their father to live with them now that they saw his riches. But Mr. Thomas gently explained that the treasure wasn't meant to lure them, it was to show their true feelings. He chose to stay with Annie, who had always cared for him selflessly, despite having very little. John and George realized their mistake and felt sorry for being selfish. They had put their desire for wealth above their love for their father. From then on, Mr. Thomas and Annie lived happily in their little cottage. They showed that love and kindness are more precious than any treasure. John and George learned that family and love are more important than money and vowed to cherish their loved ones more. The lesson we learn from this story is that true wealth lies in the love, care, and kindness we show to our family and friends, not in material things.